All right, so just want to add this, and today is the 28th. So, a futurist. I'm trying to come up with ways to frame this for the next year. And a futurist is just someone that studies patterns and tries to predict things in the future and things of that nature, right? So that's a real job that people get paid to do. Michio Kaku and Ray Kurzweil are two popular ones here in the States. So I'm applying for that job as well. The difference between me and those futurists is I'm looking at the future of consciousness as well and incorporating that, and also giving solutions to how we could quote unquote right the ship that we're on now, using higher consciousness, the higher ground, to look at the problem differently. Avenues that they may not be aware exist of, right? The red pill stuff versus blue pill stuff. And from a futurist standpoint, I don't have a degree in futurism, but I've definitely been studying consciousness for a while. And just this whole thing here has been since 2017. So this is just an example of coincidence, or synchronicity, if you will, and just notes that I've taken. And this started as a green screen and ended up just becoming a repository. It just represents time spent thinking about this, thinking on the future, correcting things, planning, things of that nature. So imagine my excitement when I'm able to have a red pill conversation with the family that wasn't open to a lot of this before, and things getting through, because I found ways and work on their part as well, but I found ways to explain this just using consciousness and trying to simplify. The whole thing is to be able to get into the weeds if you want to, but be able to simplify it as well and make it simple. So that's the whole point now, is to explain this simply and to really just boil it down to the question of who you are. And that's what it boils down to. So with all of that work that's been done, and I've been in this location, the volunteer state, for the Law of One fans out there, for over 4 years. So I'm ready and set up to be in limbo the way I am now for the next phase. And I'm looking at framing this from a futurist standpoint. That's the thing. Future is showing the vision for the future, showing the value of it. And I talked about other things that's potentials, but we're going to see, because all of this leads to something, and that something is going to be happening next year, right? And just to land that ship that this was a part of was a cool thing, because that landing was the conversation that I had the day after Christmas with the family. So it was good that that turned out good. It was a nice landing. So now we're going to finish up work here, and over the next 2 years, it's really going to show a lot. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, and open the feedback on how you see us rolling this thing out.